now we're moving on to our last segment. So the last thing that we want to talk about is Kamala's enthusiasm. So Trump recently put out this post on Truth Social, which the Kamala HQ people retweeted on their account, and in all caps. I mean, this is, first off, this is already deranged. We're back to this sort of Trump era where like everything is angry, and they have not really moved far away from that. We're really back to this era now. This is like almost like reminiscent of like the Kanye "I'm nice at table tennis" comments that he made on Twitter a long time ago. We're back to that. So so Trump here in all caps says, "It's always fake with Kamala. We're dominating her on social media, so she makes up a fake list of her numbers versus my numbers. All of our engagement is real and organic, while Kamala has to pay for her fake engagement. We're beating her like a drum." I don't even know why he would put that in quotation marks. It's not like that's like I don't know. Like we will beat her on November 5th. It's all fake. It's all misinformation and disinformation. We are destroying the Democrats on social media. If you're on Twitter, it may appear that way, but I do want to remind people, Twitter and social media is not real life.
Yeah. And so, also, we're looking at engagement. Kamala HQ actually has a lot of, data in terms of video likes and comments and engagement there. Whereas like Trump's videos, they usually have a low amount of likes, high amount of comments. High amount of views, yes. But apparently a lot of people think those followers that he has are mostly botted. But, this is typical Republican strategy. We're going to continue to lie. We're going to continue to say everything's fake, BS, AI, whatever it may be. But the polls are showing different. Kamala's beating him every state. If we look at some of the polls, they've actually pulled out. The Republicans have pulled out of New Hampshire in terms of campaign. They shut down the regional office in terms of campaigning for Donald Trump. That is how bad they're losing right now. They say we don't have a chance in hell of winning New Hampshire. There's swing states. Here's the thing. I think a lot of the people are downplaying like how big Kamala is going to win. If she keeps up this momentum, as long as she doesn't do anything stupid, because she is held to a different standard than Donald Trump, obviously. Yeah. If she keeps this up, we might see a historic landslide in terms of how bad he's going to lose. Because on Twitter, you're right. It's an echo chamber. It's an alt-right echo chamber for the most part. Yeah, some other people use it too. But if you go on there, it's primarily Republicans, and they are so down bad. They are relying on an Elon Musk poll on who do you think is going to win the presidency. And they're posting that. They're like, see, look how many people are going to vote for Trump. That's 70% to 30%. And they act like that is law. It is a wraps. Also, Kamala HQ is just killing it out here. They're actually making content that relates to more younger voters, more the Gen Z type of voters. And so, they're just doing it better. They're getting better numbers.
They are. They're killing it. Yeah, I mean, the momentum, I think you would have to be pretty stupid to think that the Kamala Harris campaign has no momentum. I mean, even Trump's own advisors are telling him, hey man, people really do want to vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, it's not that crazy of a concept, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're a very progressive ticket, and they've only, like I've said before, they've only made it more progressive by choosing somebody like Tim Walz to run alongside them. The thing is, right, like, this is just typical narcissist behavior, is like completely obfuscate and deny that the opponent has any sort of momentum going for them. It's like, because you think that they don't have momentum doesn't make it true. Yeah. They have momentum. They have a lot of momentum. It's funny that Trump would even insinuate that Kamala has no support. There was a story recently published by CNN where they talked about how right now on X, there's some European models that their accounts are being almost hijacked or stolen. So they're taking their profile pictures from Instagram and they're creating fake X profiles with them and making it seem like they have Trump engagement. So they'll post something like, "Oh, raise your hand if you're voting for Donald Trump." But they're all bots. They're not real. And here's some screen grabs from that. I thought this was a really interesting story because, I don't think that I've seen this on the left. I haven't seen I don't know, like a guy in like a construction hat, like a fake profile, enthusiastically support Kamala Harris because the Democrats don't need to rely on that. The Republicans right now are so desperate that they have to rely on tactics like this. So here's from this page. So Benjamin Strick, I believe this is one of the people that co-authored that CNN article. He works for an organization called Center for Information Resilience. It's a nonprofit that exposes human rights and war crimes, counters disinformation, and combats online harms targeting women and minorities. And they co-authored this article on CNN. And the person says, a network of fake accounts are posing as young American women posting pro-Trump content and disinformation, but they're hiding behind and manipulating the images of European fashion influencers. So this is these are some of the screen grabs from that. So you see here like some women that are conventionally attractive. They're models like the person stated on in Europe. They're stealing their profile information and they are putting them on X and making it seem like they have support. Here's some larger stills of that. So this is all bot language, right? So they're basically going to say the same thing. It is very bizarre for sure. But yeah, like this one,
this is
all
a fucking
Patriots.
Russian psyop. This is
absolutely.
This is Russian as fuck, bro. The fact that they're European women as well, dude. This is a Russian psyop if I've ever seen one. I mean, like, let's not forget. People like to forget, but they actually found multiple offices in where was it? It was somewhere like a whatever the fuck. They found Russian offices and Russian traces of data that essentially went back to them trying to interfere with the election, spreading misinformation, trying to get people to vote for Donald Trump, and trying to hate Joe Biden in the previous election. So the fact that they would do this again is not unlikely. Honestly, this is probably at least they got a little bit more creative with it, I guess.
Yeah. And in this one, the person says, the blonde-haired woman in the picture on Ava X's profile, Ava MAGA 1996, is not pro-Trump Ava, but a Danish fashion influencer whose images have been taken from her Instagram profile and used without her permission. So here is the Instagram picture, and then this is what they sort of turned it into. Again, more bot language. I mean, we're starting to notice a trend here. For as much money as I think these accounts probably make, it's weird that they don't improve their English translations, and they don't improve hey, let's use different words. It's all the same thing. It's pretty bizarre.
Weird.
Here's some more fake accounts. So I think we saw this one in the earlier picture, but some of these pictures are actually I think in this one, for example, they're actually taking the image and then photoshopping
Trump stuff on, which is kind of, there's been a couple, even that one with the bucket hat, dude. The quality on that Photoshop is not bad. It's a pretty good Photoshop.
And most people aren't taking the time out of their day to actually look at the nuance in the picture either, right? Look for discrepancies.
There's some real money behind this. There's some real money that's getting pumped into this, and it's definitely a Russian agency is doing this. It is just kind of scary that the fact that they're trying to interfere in an election by appealing with models are
simps,
maybe get these losers more on the Trump train if they're gonna just simp for us. And I bet those accounts also make a lot of money from people just donating money to them.
They absolutely.
Yeah.
And so this one, he says, many of the photos stolen to create a new persona on X are from fashion influencers, most of which are based in Europe. And this is where you see a lot more of the photoshopping going on. So I mean, these don't look that bad, to be honest with you. This one, I can believe that this is a real Trump hat. A lot of these look pretty good. But as you see, I mean, these are completely doctored images. And sometimes these people don't even have any idea their images are being taken and used for right-wing propaganda, which is the scary part.
Yeah.
Some of these people find out in really rough ways. They're what the were you using my literal images to make it seem like I'm promoting Trump? I'm not even from the country. I'm not even from the USA.
Yeah. I believe that girl at the top left too, she was the one in the article who was just detailing. She was like, listen, I didn't even care about the election. I don't even know anything about the election going on. And then she finds out that she is publicized as this pro-Trump account on X. Terrifying.
Yeah. He says many of the fake accounts spread falsehoods and conspiracy theories. They praise Trump and Senator J.D. Vance, discredit Democratic Party members such as Biden and Harris, and post divisive content in U.S. politics, such as LGBTQ rights and aid to Ukraine. Of course, it's all yeah. Oh, why would they be anti-Ukraine? Yeah, why would they be against Ukraine? It's interesting, right? I mean, we're not insinuating anything here.
And, man, we got the puzzle pieces. If only we could just put them together. It's it's okay.
We're almost there. What happened on 9/11? We're almost there.
I'm sorry, I can't keep.
This was one of the topics that we already covered. So, like, it says many of the accounts published or retweeted posts scrutinizing Olympic boxer Iman Khalif, who was recently at the center of the gender eligibility row, despite the International Olympic Committee confirming her eligibility to compete in the game. So, these are fake accounts that are essentially spreading more propaganda as usual. So again, if a movement has real engagement and if a movement has real support behind it, why do they have to rely on these tactics? That's the question, right? If your message is so appealing to a broad base of the electorate, why continue to rely on tactics where you steal people's information and make fake accounts for them? It almost seems like you're worried, right? Like if your side is really worried and you really want to secure an election, these are the things that you would do, and it's silly.
They are. You can see the desperation at this point from everything that we went over tonight. The misogynistic comments, the lies, the manipulation, the faux outrage. We can just continuously see that the Republicans are in a spiral. And rather than admitting it, because that is the one thing that Republicans cannot do at this point, is admit when they're wrong, admit when they need to re-strategize. That's the old school Republicans. They won't do that. These new schoolers, they will dig their heels in, and they will continue to go down this path that is not going to garner any more support because they already have their base. They're not going to get any independence with this. They're definitely not going to get any middle-leaning Democrats with this kind of messaging. And so what do they got to do? Smear tactics, fake bots, fake women who are beautiful modeling Trump gear. They're calling on the Kremlin at this point to help them out. And that's, it's a sad day when you need Russian influence to help you win this election via social media.
Right. And like I've already said earlier, they're already not doing well with women. And if you don't denounce this sort of behavior, it makes it seem like you approve of it, and it makes it seem like you're approving of them literally stealing the the likeness of a woman, to promote your propaganda. But again, now on the topic of whether or not there's any actual enthusiasm behind the Trump campaign, Trump released this banger of a video. This is one of the funniest videos I think I've ever seen. This is Trump promoting his NFT.
Is your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, with some very exciting news. By popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump digital trading cards. You all know what they are. We've had a lot of fun with them. It's called the America First Collection. 50 all-new stunning digital trading cards. It's really something. These cards show me dancing and even me holding some Bitcoins.
Let me stop right there. We were in Vegas recently, and I was like fake dancing. And my co-host here told me that he thinks that I dance like Donald Trump. I'm not gonna post any clips.
You literally do.
I'm not gonna post any clips. I was just fucking around.
Post the clip. The clip. You're like this.
I was not doing that. No, don't say that. But yeah, real enthusiasm here. I mean, you have to rely on and people even buying NFTs anymore.
That market is so dead.
Yeah,
it's so dead right now.
I haven't kept up with it, but my intuition tells me that it's probably dead. Let's continue.
Dancing and even me holding some Bitcoins. Here's the best part. I'm doing great things for my Trump digital card collectors. First, there's the real physical Trump cards. Purchase 15 or more of my Trump digital trading cards, and we'll mail you a beautiful physical trading card. It's really I think quite something. Each physical trading card has an authentic piece of my suit that I wore for the presidential debate, and people are calling it the knockout suit.
Okay, he missed a crucial opportunity with this one because why wouldn't he take pieces of the suit that he was shot in?
See, that would be a big one. Like you gotta think next level. If you're gonna be a grifter, you gotta think, how can I upgrade the grift? So if he was, and he could have got any suit. He could have got any suit.
Yeah,
and
said
like,
that
hey,
it was a
I
suit
got
that he was
shot in this suit. Maybe you can get the one with a little bit of blood. So
Yeah.
they give you the piece, and they take a little dropper and put a little bit of, like, they cut him and they put a little bit of blood, like authentic Trump blood on there.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, that's crazy. Something tells me that the suit is probably like in some sort of like government hands right now. Like I think the FBI
You think so?
or like one of. I mean, it seems like it's probably like evidence, right? They're probably still trying to figure out the ballistics. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, let's finish the clip.
I don't know about that, but that's what they're calling it. So we'll cut up the knockout suit, and you're going to get a piece of it, and we'll be randomly autographing 5 of them, a true collector's item. This is something to give your family, your kids, your grandchildren. Number 2 is to purchase 75 of my Trump digital trading cards, and you will also be invited to join me for a gala dinner at my...
what kids really want? Like, like when you're a divorced dad and like your kids don't talk to you, or maybe like your grandkids are like, hey, I don't want to go over to grandma's house anymore because she's a little racist. I don't want to go over there anymore. You know what? Like a really good way of solving that is, give them a piece of Trump's suit.
They'll love that. Okay, so you know how he said if you buy 75, right, you'll get an invite. By 75 or 200.
Oh yeah.
You get an invite to the dinner. I was like, okay, so they got to be kind of expensive. If you get dinner with the former president.
How much are they?
At his private country club, they're about $115 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So
wait, what?
Over $7,500 just to get dinner with
yes, Trump. And you're not, and so this is the sucker's dinner. This is the sucker's dinner. You know why? Because this is at his country club in Mar-a-Lago. Should we buy them and get invited?
No, I don't want to go there.
Bro, $7,500 we get to go to Mar-a-Lago.
Well, it's not guaranteed. It's like
it's not guaranteed.
If you buy these, you're going to be put into a raffle, and you may be selected.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that what it says?
I think so. Yeah, hold on.
The 250 card gets you 2
digital trading cards, and you will also be invited to join me for a gala dinner at my beautiful country club in Jupiter.
Gala dinner, so it's like so if you and other people that buy $7,500 worth of cards purchase these, then you're going to be able to go to this gala dinner, basically.
Jupiter, Florida. We really have tremendous dinners with my collectors. Have a lot of fun together.
What the fuck?
Did you see that guy?
No, I missed a clip. I was looking at the webpage. What happened?
Look at this guy.
Holy
this
fuck.
Is one of. So he's putting out the people that have spent this much money on the cards.
Tremendous dinners with my collectors. Have a lot of fun together. We're gonna have a good time. I'm keeping my Trump digital trading cards at the same price of $99 each. We've done that right from the beginning. So go to collect.
That's insane. That's a lot of money.
These, dude, it's so late to the grift, and they're 99. Yeah. So they're 99 plus. So if you're getting the physical trading cards, 115 with like shipping and everything, and taxes, and then you're looking at $99 digital, right? So he was saying on here, so if you get 75, I'm very confused by this, right? Because it says if you buy 75 of the cards, and these are all made with AI, right? So they can do like an unlimited amount of these. So they're like buy 75 or 250 digital trading cards. So 75 probably physical. The digital ones are probably 200 or probably more than or less than $99. I think.
Here's the website. It's interesting. There's something about right-wing websites like this. This looks like somewhere where I'd buy like testosterone from.
I feel like I'm on the dark web.
Yeah, this feels like a dark web. This feels like somewhere where I buy like
like steroids,
prednisone illegally, or like. So this is the website. Looks very shady. Of course, they also.
Oh,
have,
the low
oh my
tops.
God. Wow, that's crazy.
The
They already came
low
out with
tops.
these? I didn't see him promote these. You know, when you're doing like really well in politics, the thing to like get enthusiasm is sneakers and these little fake products. These look terrible, by the way.
Those are at
Okay.
least like they're okay. How much are
This
these
is
going for on
photoshopped.
StockX?
Oh, I don't think did they even have them on there?
I'm looking for the Trump shoe.
Do you see this though? Look at this.
Nope, no Trump shoe.
Look at how bad this is. This is photoshopped.
Yeah, that's
How do I-
It's not even. So people on eBay are selling them for like $5,000 for the Trump shoe.
Why is it that in every picture that he posts of himself online, also like
He's
it's like
AI'd.
thin? Yeah, well he's like thin and like he looks
Younger?
kind of jacked in this. Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's actually just fat as fuck.
This is insane. Wow, this is.
Is that
crazy.
really how he sees himself?
Yeah,
guess.
100%. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Buy 9 digital trading cards, NFTs, 2 gold sneaker package. Includes 2 pairs of the gold sneakers. Wait a minute. So these sneakers are not selling. Where
Yeah.
one? Yeah, they're not selling it at all.
What is the rare one? I want
Yeah,
the
what
one
are
where
the rare
Trump
ones?
got shot. I want the shooting one. Can I have that one? Is that
Can
a
I-
possible one to get?
Can I get the rapist Trump monster monster card?
Can I get the Jeffrey Epstein Trump
Oh,
card?
dude, I bet that's the rarest one.
Oh, it has to be, right? Oh, can I get the
Oh,
the
dude, that would
Epstein?
be. You know how crazy that would be if a Trump supporter like buys a pack and then they're like, Trump and Epstein best friends?
Listen, I want the one where the suit he was wearing to meet Jeffrey Epstein is available. That's
The one
I
that's
want.
covered
I
in
want the one-
cum.
Oh God. Yeah, this is insane. This is insane work. I mean, but the thing is, right? Like, so Trump has a lot of enthusiasm right now. So why wouldn't people want to buy these cards?
Yeah, why do you need to give away 2 pairs of sneakers?
Yeah, and why do you have to sell your body?
Why do
you
I
have to
need a
sell
crypto
your-
wallet to purchase Trump digital? You're going to teach grandmas how to buy on digital wallets? Oh,
So
God.
let's go back to what I said, right? So like, if you're a divorced dad or your grandkids don't talk to you anymore because you've fallen down the QAnon rabbit hole, a really good way of like getting your grandchildren back is by giving them these cards. Another really good way of like appealing to this older population is by making them buy something they don't know how to use. That's a really
Yeah.
good way. You really know. I think that this really speaks to how much you know your voters. This is insane. Look at this is insane. He has Kanye shades in this picture.
What? Where? I don't see it. Oh. America Strong 101. Oh, some of them may be one of ones. Yo, Cyberpunk Trump?
I need the Trump shooting one. Either that one or I need the Epstein one. You know how you know that your campaign is like doing like really well.
When you're
Is
selling
if you have to,
digital
like-
trading cards?
Yeah, as if you have to use a dead movement to promote your campaign. Nobody buys NFTs anymore. You're like 3 years late to this.
This is like him selling
also,
CDs, bro.
well, this is like him. This is like the tech version of getting Kid Rock to perform at your show, right? I mean,
Everybody, thanks for watching the show. If you enjoyed what you saw and or heard, please leave us a like and a follow. And again, this is The Red Room. I'm Rob, and that's Ivan.
and I'm Ivan.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Click that like and subscribe, or I'm gonna jail your political opponent. I'm gonna jail your political opponents. Ah! All right, bye.